Do you want to work from home as a freelance writer and learn how to freelance write super fast if you're super brand new? Well, my name is Elna Cain, and I've been a freelance writer for at least 5, almost 6 years. And I have twins, right? I started out when they were little toddlers and they grew up, right? And right now they are on March break, so they are being occupied with some kid activities, games, board games, video games, whatever to keep them occupied before we go outside and play in the snow. All right, so I wanted to show you how the great things that you can work from home step by step so that you can become a freelance writer. All right, I'm going to go through this process, and along the way, I'll show you some great resources to help you get on this train of freelancing or freelance writing so that you can actually make a living from this and stay home. I've been doing this, like I said, for multiple years, and I've stayed home. I've nurtured my twins. I've went to their field trips. I volunteer at their school. It's such a wonderful thing that I can do that. And I want to help you do the same. All right. So make sure to like this video if you like what I'm talking about, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to help you be a successful freelance writer. So let's get to it. Now, one of the first things, I have my notes down here, so sorry if I'm looking down here, is I want you to make a commitment to this. I really want you to sit down and think, is this something for me to do? All right. Do you naturally find writing a creative outlet, a hobby, something that you enjoy doing with a passion? Those things you need to consider if you want to do this as a business, because even though I get to write creative things for my clients, it's still a business with deadlines, and I need to follow that. And sometimes there are projects that I'm not gung-ho to write about. I don't care much about auto loans, but I will write it because that client wants me to, and they will pay me for that. Right? So you need to weigh those options when you're thinking about freelance writing. And I want you to make it a commitment. In the comments below, say that you're 100% commitment with this freelance writing journey. Okay. I want to see that you are a commitment, because then I know you will go through these steps and actually put them to action. Okay. All right. So the first step is to reverse engineer your writing niche. You need to know, what are you going to be writing about to make money? And many people have issues with that. They don't know what to pick. They have so many interests and hobbies. Well, let's reverse engineer that. Let's look at what is already available for freelance writing jobs. Okay, so ProBlogger is a very popular free job board that you can quickly look and see what kind of jobs are out there. I can already immediately see that there are some hobby-based freelance writing jobs. For example, I see a sewing right here. Sewing experts wanted for regular work, right? I see a fish keeping site. Here's a little avatar of a fish. All right, so visual artist, painter. Those are all creative writing jobs that maybe you want to think about. I like crafting. I like painting. I like sewing. I have an aquarium and I love fishes and I know a lot about it. Maybe those are the topics that you want to write about. That's your writing niche. All right, so think about that. And what you can do is go into those jobs, see what kind of content are they looking for? Are they looking for fun, fluff content that's funny and witty? Are they looking for informational and educational content to help their would-be customers about learning about sewing and learning about their patterns and learning about their products, learning about their fishing equipment, things like that? You need to understand from that viewpoint what type of content. And once you figure out that, once you get some ideas, pick a couple. You know, I suggest to a lot of my course students in Write Your Way to First 1K to pick 3 topics that you're interested in, and then start writing samples in that. All right. And you can do that easily by going to Medium. So we just go here. Medium is a free platform. Sign up to Medium, and better yet, sign up to their Medium Partner Program so that you can start getting paid right here. You can start getting paid. Just search on Google Medium Partner Program for your writing. So I have been writing on Medium just for a few months. And so you can quickly see that, you know, over the course of a few months, I've made some good money. it's not a lot, but it's money that is very passive. So I don't know if you can see here. In February, I made $71. In January, 82. In December, 87. Right now, I'm making $14, but that's only because I'm not consistently writing on Medium right now, and that's okay. But I'm still getting some earnings from my content. So I suggest you sign up to Medium, sign up to their partner program, and start writing. And you can build a following. Start writing on publications on Medium. The startup is where I frequently write, and they accept stories easily. You just sign up, and then there you go. So, for example, let's see. Here's the writing cooperative that I signed up to. Here's the startup right here. So startup is a publication, so you can just search those, see their Write For Us page, and follow the steps, right? Super easy to at least get noticed and create some kind of presence online with Medium. So once you figure out those creative writing job ideas, maybe you saw some marketing stuff, maybe your background is in copywriting or in the marketing department or HR department, things like that, you find that there is potential, then you go on Medium, sign up to their program, get your profile up, and then start writing samples. So how do you write a writing sample? Well, over on my blog, elnacain.com, I do have a post called How to Write a Writing Sample for a Job. It is different than writing a blog post for your passion blog, if that's what you have, a passion blog. It is quite different. So let's go through this quickly. So in the definition of a writing sample is the best representation of your writing skill and writing ability that shows your expertise in a topic, okay? That's what a writing sample will do for you and for your business. So a writing sample comes in many different forms. It can be a blog post, an email, a brochure, a landing page copy, a book, a magazine article, or ad copy. There are many, many different types of writing jobs out there, and you can create writing samples to fit that service or that job, right? So you can make a mock-up landing page, a mock-up sales page, a mock-up brochure, if that's what you really want to get into, right? I feel the easiest type of writing sample is a blog post because it is highly versatile. Many businesses know what a blog post looks like. And so if you can wow them with your blogging skills, then you can get your foot in the door and write their blog post, maybe upsell them for their email marketing or whatever you want to do, a white paper, for example, things like that. Okay, so we looked at what a writing sample is, what you need for a writing sample. So it says here, I got an email from a company that was interested in my writing, but I didn't have a writing sample in their niche. They're a parenting company, and I mostly write digital marketing content. So I chose to write an unpaid 300-word writing sample on a product that I use personally, right? Now, you don't have to create writing samples specific for each job that you pitch to, but this company reached out to me. I researched that company. It looks like a very influencer, big brand kind of company, and I liked their message. And so I thought it was, within 30 minutes, I can create a small little blurb about a product that I use for my twins. And so that is an unpaid writing sample. But usually I will tell you that if you're going to do a writing sample, do the writing sample for your business, not tied to an actual other type of business, okay? So here are my writing samples on my site here. It's all split to digital marketing, social media, blogging, WordPress, and personal development. Those are my main topics, my main niches, if you will, of what I will write for clients. Mostly digital marketing, however. All right, so that's what it looks like. So let's go and see, well, how long should a writing sample be? Like I said, I wrote a 300-word sample because it was unpaid. In general, make your samples at least 1,200 words. 800 to 1,200 is a good representation of your writing skills. Many employers won't want lengthy blog posts unless it's a specific to your niche. So in the digital marketing niche, it's a very much educational type of niche and how-to niche. And so they do favor long form content of over 2,000 to 3,000, 5,000, 7,000 word content, which is what I love to do. And that's what I do. But for many other niches, 1,200 words is the max, maybe 2,000. So if you can have a few samples that are around that length, that will show greatly on your portfolio page or on Medium, for example. All right. So I have jobs that require a writing sample. So we know that blogging jobs, copywriting jobs, magazine jobs, remote writing jobs, and jobs that require writing, of course, all want that writing sample. They want to see that you are legit, that you're not a hobby blogger. Okay. Here's a simple template that I like to do just for a standard blog post. Usually there's an image. It could be on the side or on the first thing you see. An introduction. So you need an introduction with a hook or a promise of what they will learn in your content, in your blog post. You have the body of your blog post with subtopics, with lists, with images to break up your content. You have a conclusionary paragraph. One of my greatest pet peeves when I read blog posts is that they might have a list post of 5 ways to get your toddler to sleep. And they'll list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. So after the 5th paragraph, there's no ending. It's just, that's the end. That's not a full post, and clients won't pay you for that. Like they want a full comprehensive post. So you want to give them that. So having a simple conclusionary paragraph, a couple sentences, and then a call to action. What do you want your audience to do or your client's audience to do? Usually I'll ask a question. So what are your thoughts on getting your toddler to sleep through the night? Give me your tips to help, right? That's what I would put in a CTA. For a client, I might just direct them to sign up to their email list but generally it's still just a question unless the client asks me specifically, you know what, I want everyone to sign up to my email list. So make sure you highlight that in your conclusion, which no one actually has. All right, so I go into what these types are in the template. I give you some examples of what I mean. So these are actual business posts, business client pieces, so you can see how they're written. All right, so you need an effective headline. All right, so you don't want to have a headline that doesn't showcase the features and benefits or just the benefits of what you're writing about. In your introduction, you want to capture the reader quickly to draw them in. All right, so I like to use bucket brigades, and that's just a type of copywriting where it sort of gives a little bit of information and it makes the reader want to read more. All right, so that could be a question. You can start off, you know what the biggest challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs are? Well, that's the first sentence in your blog post. Someone has to read the second sentence to know what the answer is. And your goal is to get them to read the 3rd sentence and the 4th sentence and all the way through your blog post. All right. So you have to structure your content that way so that it's highly engaging and makes the reader want to know what you are writing about. All right, so that's the body of the post. You can see in my blog post, how do I split up my blog post? I have shorter sentences, shorter paragraphs. I use lists. I use subheadings. Sometimes I have images or screenshots. Here's a screenshot. All right. So that's how you write a writing sample. Publish them on Medium. All right. And then after you do that, you're ready to start pitching. All right. So this is where you go back to those jobs that you saw. Now that you have a place to direct them, your Medium profile, it could also be your Facebook page. It could be a hiring page on your blog, whatever it is to showcase who you are as a writer. But Medium's the easiest, and it's fast and it's free. You have your writing samples there. You can just go to the job boards and start looking at what they want. So let's say you have a crafty writing sample because you know you're into crafty stuff. So here's something where it's sewing. So you can look and see exactly what they want, and then you can start crafting your pitch for that. All right. So they're looking for able to write relaxed and entertaining way without sacrificing their authoritative tone, a friendly expert, which is great. Happy long form content. So this particular blog does value long form content. So 1,000 to 5,000 words. You can stand out by saying that you are a long form writer and it's no problem for you to write 5,000 word tutorial based content for them. All right. They offer editorial feedback, which is always great for new writers to craft their writing skill to be better than every day you can learn. And so if they can help you with that, that will help you land better gigs down the road. That you're reliable, of course. So benefits here, you're regarded as a team, you're not a number. This is all great stuff. And then you can go to the application form. So you can see here that when you look at a job, read through it. Do they value a writer? I mean, this sewing blog looks like they do value a writer, right? Go to a couple of job boards and job ads and see what is it. Some job ads aren't going to be valuable. They're going to want, they might say they want you to publish 3 to 5 blog posts a week of 500 words. Well, that's not valuable content. I mean, they just want you to churn content out. And so they're not going to pay a lot for that type of content because they know it's not highly valuable. This sewing blog obviously looks like they want a valuable type of writer. So their wage or their rate could reflect that. Their application form might say, what is your rate? And there you go. You can start thinking about what your value is to them, right? So that's how you get started fast. If you want to start working from home, obviously you need a computer, you need internet access, but that's basically it. Of course, there is, to make this a true legit thing for you, you do need some other things like a professional writer website. You need to be on social media. You need a marketing strategy. But this is just the basics to at least get out there. All right. So if you ever need more help, visit elnacain.com. You can sign up to my free email list if you want to. You can even sign up to my Write to 1K course if you really want to. It's up to you. Right? Oh, and one more thing I totally forgot about pitching. Let me show you. Over on profitablecreative.com, this is where all my courses are. And if you go to Write Your Way to Your First 1K, sorry, I didn't show you. Courses.profitablecreative.com. If you go to Write Your Way to Your First 1K, I actually have a lesson for you that's free on follow-up. So after you send those pitches, it's a good idea to follow up. So if you go down here to the course curriculum, open it up a bit more. It's a comprehensive course. Keep going right here. You can preview this lesson, how to always get a response from a pitch. This is a highly valuable lesson. A lot of my course students have told success stories in the private Write to 1K Facebook group of how this single thing landed them gigs and profitable gigs. So that's a free lesson that you can preview to see if this is something that you really want to do. So make sure I'll put the link down below for access to this free lesson. All right, so visit elnacain.com, subscribe to my channel, and comment below any questions that you have and that you are committed to being a freelance writer. I want to see those 100% signs, those thumbs up and all that stuff that you are committed to this. All right, catch you in the next video.